Alright, this is just a quick video showing how the aromatherapy pump works. This is a single bottle version. This is not a very tidy setup because it's actually our testing bay, but it gives you an idea, a head start of how to install it. This is the oil pipe. This comes from the impeller pump, and basically that will go onto this fitting, which is part of the kit, which goes on the steam pipe, and that would push over the top of this, and the oil would be injected into here. We've then got this cable here, which is this one here. You follow that through, and that connects to the generator, the back of the cable that's coming out the back of the generator, and that's connecting the two together as far as management. We've then got the steam outlet, sorry, it's not the steam outlet, the steam sensor. This is usually held on with a piece of wire or a Jubilee clip. You can put these cables on, it doesn't matter which way round they are, and it's got this end plug on the end, and you plug this in, and that is what is sensing the temperature. Now the important thing about this is this pipe has got to get at least 91 degrees, because it will not tell the pump to pump until it knows that the steam pipe can evaporate the oil. Yep. And the white cable here, that goes to the 240 power, and that just goes there, and you plug it in so you've got power to the pump. Once everything's connected up, we would then say you've got your power on, you've put your oil in here, you turn it on like this, that would be so it's on, and that would be the standby mode, and you set it. Now you can set this is the seconds that this pump, which will turn this, will pump the oil into the pipe. Now you can set that, I've got to set it again because I've too much chatting. That's at 9 seconds, but it could be 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It all depending on if you're in your steaming area and it's too strong, then you just do an injection for less time. But generally, to start, it's always best to start at 9 whilst it's priming its way through. Once you've set that, what will then happen? That will go to standby. You then will go to when you want to use it, you would go to the controller. You use this button here, which is the aromatherapy button, and that shows you straight away it will start pumping if the pipe is at 91 degrees. If the pipe is not at 91 degrees, the steam pipe, it won't pump it. As it happens at the moment, we've got the generator running, that ran. It will then go into a 5-minute mode, which is a standby mode, because you don't want this continually pumping in oils. So what it does is it pumps in oils we've set it at 9 seconds every 5 minutes. So you would leave that, and then 5 minutes later this would start up, it would pump oil in for 9 seconds. If you set it for 8 seconds or 4 seconds, it would do for 8 seconds or 4 seconds. Right, now we're just on the last minute before we expect the rotor pump to work, and that's when it's basically the pump is telling it to pump some aroma oil. So we'll just wait. We're going to show you
Yep.
Right, so there it is. It's come down, it's doing its countdown, and we're just showing it here how much is pumping out. We're just showing this just so, because a lot of people expect it to be a huge amount, but it's not, because it's going to be strong oil. Now that was based on 9 seconds. It would be half that on 4.5 and a third of that if it was on 3. You'll also see if you go back up to the pump, it's now back to the 5 minutes, so it won't pump again for another 5 minutes. So right, now we're going to turn the aromatherapy pump off. It's this button here, which if you remember is also the drain pump, the drain, auto drain if everything's turned off. So you do that there, turns it off. This automatically goes back to standby. Normally you could leave that in standby, so next time all you have to do is turn that back on. If you want to turn both off, it just means you have to turn them both back on, but a lot of people would just leave it in standby and just rely on this. Just to show a tip to on a new install, or if you have to bleed the aroma pump, so you've got the liquid going through the pipe. When you initially do it, you have to bleed it. If you have it on standby, if you turn it on here, it will automatically pump for the 9 seconds if you set it for 9, and then it will go back to a stop. If you go back and about a minute later turn it off again, and you should do this in 1 minute intervals, if you do that again it will bleed it again. So you just keep doing that until the liquid follows through.